Good morning, Dallas.
Oh my gosh, it is morning.
It is bright and early here in the great state of Texas. We are starting off the MRDA 2026 Western Hemisphere Cup. I am Pinky Donchadero.
And I'm Malibu Zombie.
Thank you all for joining us this morning. We are going to start off with some derby here. We are going to let you know who is skating for these two fine teams here bright and early. Wearing the white jerseys, hailing from the great state of Illinois, your Chicago Bruise brothers. Number 1337, Akira. Number 1919, Ashmato. Number 2, Fillmore Payne. Number 217, Racer Rex. Number 25, Whisker Away. Number 35, Ben Hurt. Number 411, Trivial Al Pursuit. Number 484, Gemini. Number 556, Shenanigans. Number 683, Psych and Destroy. Number 79, Justice Dispenser. Number 831, Twinkle Beef. Number 85, Ice Hurt. Number 88, Up and Atom. And number 91, Tokyo Drift.
Awesome. And raining in from the Seattle area of Washington State, Puget Sound Outcast Derby in blue. We have 08 DY, 15 Kieran, 182 Nova, 24 Hater. Sorry, my mic was not close enough. 290 Horlock, 3 Brute Squad, 309 Fancy Pants, 330 Allison Thunderland, 369 Global Storming, 37 Get Laid, 548 Fox McClout, 73 Stark, 77 Here's Johnny, 85 Rogar, and 9 Fluffy. That is your Puget Sound Outcast Roller Derby skating in blue.
This is going to be an awesome game to get this weekend started. This is our first of 3 days of derby action. We've got all North American teams here at the Western Hemisphere Cup. So this is going to be fun. And then in October in Toulouse, France will be our Eastern Hemisphere Cup that will feature all of our European teams, all of our friends across the pond.
Yes, that's going to be a good time as well.
Yep. This has been a fun year for MRDA. We had the MRDA World Cup that was in Orléans, France, and now we've got Western Hemisphere Cup, Eastern Hemisphere Cup, lots of derby action.
I think that's probably the best part since coming back from all this COVID and stuff is that all of the derby that everybody is planning because everybody wants to skate as much as possible, and that gives us all these great opportunities to be here watching some amazing derby.
Yes, I love me some roller derby.
I think that's why we're here, is we love derby so much.
No, they found me off the street. They said, hey, you look like you might fit in here. Would you like to talk on a microphone about a sport that you know nothing about? Sure.
I mean, I've been playing the sport and I still don't know what it is.
I mean, I haven't been doing this for 20 years. No, not at all. I'm so new to roller derby. I'm just a wee baby. A wee baby.
And we do have, looks like some of our skating officials coming out to the track. I do have here, we got Sino Men, T-Bone, Phoenix, MD Biscuits, 3
the Jinja Ninja.
Jinja Ninja. I was like, I can't pronounce this. Anus, Muffin, Stonewall Riot, Bambi Lance, Ninja Assassin, McWinkle, Extra Crispy, Thriller, Gym Class Hero, and Lollipop. Those are officials today.
Oh, you skipped MC Ninja. We got double ninjas out there.
Oh, I'm sorry, MC Ninja. MC Winkle and the Ninja Assassin definitely threw me off. They were right next to each other. I was like, I already announced that one. Ooh, got skaters on the line here.
And we are about 30 seconds away from the start of this derby action.
I can't imagine how nervous they are. Like, I'm nervous and I'm just sitting here.
Yep. I always have that derby nervous jitter when I first get on the line. I have my toe stop up and my foot shakes and shakes and shakes. And then the whistle blows and suddenly my foot no longer shakes and I'm good.
All good after that. It's like everything's great. So it looks like we have 8-5 in blue. That is Rogar for Puget Sound Outcast. Oh, it looks like 2 8-5s actually. We got Ice Heart is on there too from Chicago Bruise Brothers.
We like numer duplication out there. 85, 85. Hurt and Rogar ready to start here in this very warm Dallas environment.
It is warm. I love the heat though, so I'll take it. It looks like we've got Kieran, Hater, Fluffy, Get Laid. Also,
we've got Up and Adam, Akira, Fillmore Payne, Twinkle Beef out there for Chicago.
nice. And Up and Adam, so that's perfect. Awesome. It looks like we've got a jammer squish right now.
Oh, and right up through that middle, your lead jammer immediately goes to Puget Sound and Rogar.
Yeah, so it looks like Ice Heart is going to be trying to fight that 3 wall. Twinkle Beef is coming through for some offense, but Rogar on the outside as scoring some more points there. Looks like Chicago is going to try and help their jammer through this pack.
Twinkle Beef being that one human screen for Ice Heart.
Fillmore Payne trying to stop Rogar, but not able to slow down just yet.
And we, just waiting to see the confirmation. Oh, penalty being called on Hater. Hater going to the penalty box. First penalty of this game.
Yes, first penalty of the game. And
we officially have a star pass there to Fillmore Payne.
Yes.
Had it in hand, but had not yet got it atop the helmet cover. So waited to make sure that we saw our referees tapping that little hat there.
And Fillmore Payne is out of the pack and now able to score points. Rogar has their own cheering section. I think they brought them from Washington with them.
It's always good to travel with an entourage.
Yes. 30 seconds left in this jam.
And 16 points so far.
Chicago is in a scoring pass right now. And just like that, 2 points on the board for that first jam of the day.
19 big points to start off. Chicago able to grab a couple there, put 2 in the pocket.
Yes. So wasn't a full wipeout for Puget Sound on that one, but Chicago able to get 2 points on the board. We have 3-5. That is Ben Hurt.
And we've got number 182, Nova jamming for Puget Sound. Nova getting knocked to the infield, has to recycle back. That's just enough of a draw that gives Ben Hurt the opportunity to hop right out there, picks up lead for Chicago.
Yes.
Chicago.
Deep dish pizza. Oh, and a great stash of the star there and hop from Global, but a call off.
Great strategy by Chicago, knowing that you're in the lead, you've got control, you've gotten some points, while the other jammer has just completed the initial call it off. Smart move.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see how, because Puget coming out so strong already, and then having Chicago wanting to control that now.
Yeah. Now Chicago is the high seed in this game, so they have the higher ranking coming into this tournament over Chicago. Oh, but that inside line wide open for Fancy Pants. Lead goes to Puget Sound.
Yes, and some great defense here. You have Hater with the pivot trying to get that cut, but looks like Chicago is going to get out to start scoring some points.
Oh, Fancy Pants taking a little look there, trying to decide if wants to make the call off, is opting to go ahead into another scoring pass.
Hater playing some great defense there with Corlock and Get Laid. And nice job. A couple points on the board there for Chicago. 1 point on the board for Chicago, 2 on the board for Eastside. 5-1 there. I think both teams are kind of feeling each other out. While
they're figuring it out. Like, you're coming in, you're playing a team that maybe you haven't played all season. You're also in a venue that you've never played in before. You're figuring out, the feel of the floor, where you want to grab your edges there. So it's sometimes it's a blessing and a curse to be the first game of the tournament.
Yes, obviously. And we have 85. That's Ice Hurt jamming against 08 DUI. DUI is at the front with one blocker left to beat and is now lead jammer for PSOD. And that looks like Ice Hurt is still fighting at the front, though, with just 3 more blockers to beat.
Yeah, that inside line, nice and open for DUI. Gets through for those points while this cyclone of Puget is just catching Ice Hurt.
Well, Pacific Northwest is good for recycling.
Yeah.
So well known for that.
They're so green. They're just going to recycle jammers.
Call off here from DUI.
Volunteers, thank you to our medics. Medics are absolutely so important in this sport. We are playing full out on 8 wheels, hitting our friends as hard as we possibly can. So we do have to have medics here on site to keep us protected and safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, do appreciate those folks being here. And as we come back, I do want to thank all of our lovely sponsors who are here. I'm going to get a list soon with all of that information, but just shout out to all of you who have shown up and showing your support. It's early in the morning. My brain isn't working. I don't have my paperwork. It's my fault.
Oh no, Kevinator's in the house.
Kevinator's in the house.
Sorry, I have to hug.
Important derby business here. And just like that, we're going to be getting some roller derby back. We got Rogar for P-Sod 8-5 again with the other 8-5 Ice Hurt as the jammer. I believe, no, I'm sorry,
That's Ben Hurt.
That's Ben Hurt.
Ben Hurt.
Ben Hurt, the other 5 and the other Hurt. And it looks like, though, Ben Hurt is going to be your lead jammer. Assess that, but we do have a pivot for Chicago going to the box. Star Stash for Rogar, but back on their helmet. Coming around for some scoring points. P-Sod. Oh, nice hit from Fox with Cloud. Looks going to have a call off there.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty hard fall there for Ben Hurt. Smart move, calling it off.
Yeah, grab that point.
Fillmore Payne is your pivot in the penalty box. Looks like that was a illegal position penalty on Fillmore Payne.
And we've got Nova from P-Sod for against 8-5. That's Ice Heart on the jammer for Chicago. One jammer, one blocker left, 2, and they are now the lead jammer status for Chicago. And have Nova coming around the outside and is now going to try to score in, flying it around that corner there. Looking to make it on that inside, hauling it off after getting 2 points on the board. Chicago really trying to hold P-Sod back here and get some more points before they do. Ooh, fancy pants.
And that's Chicago Bruise Brothers outscoring Puget on that one 2-0. 31-10 with Puget in the lead. I mean, 19 points. Pretty small gap so far, and we're just very, very early on in this game. We're, roughly less than 8 minutes of play has happened so far. So we've got Tokyo Drift up against, is that Fancy Pants?
It sure is. Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants.
And 5 seconds on the board. Do have a Bruise Brother skater in the box. So there is a pack advantage for a P-Sod, and just with that pack advantage, though, they are going to be assess a lead jammer status for Fancy.
I don't know. It looks like there was some leapfrog happening there with the Tokyo Drift and our was that Horlock out there?
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of jump back forward, and Fillmore Payne taking Fancy to the back.
Oh, a nice little tap there from Adam. Up and Adam takes Fancy Pants to the off track, draws back, does another little hit to the inside, but rolls right back. And 4 more points for Fancy Pants. First strike of this jam.
We've got forearm.
Yeah, that's Akira heading to the penalty box for a forearm.
It's like Tokyo Drift still just fighting that back 3 wall of P-Sod skaters. It's Fluffy, Get Laid, and Horlock as your brace. Trying to get that back drawn there. Oh, and just like that, Fancy is going to call that jam off.
I like these have been pretty quick jams. Yeah, we're gonna get that fixed too. Wombo's gonna make sure that's fixed for us.
Does that count?
On your bingo.
My bingo for scoreboard malfunction. And Nova on P-Sod Star versus 3-5 Ben Hurt. Oh, and a nice jump on the inside. Nova is your lead jammer and speeding around that track, trying to get there as fast as possible to score as many points.
But we've got another Puget Sound blocker going to the penalty box. That's number 73, Stark.
It looks like Puget is playing a bit clean so far. I mean, like you said, we've only about 10 minutes of actual
Yeah.
gameplay time. This is only Puget's third penalty in the box.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty even penalty-wise. It's 4-3 so far. Well, as I say that, and another penalty goes up on the... No, I'm sorry. Another penalty didn't go up. Just the lineup tracking here. So 4-3 penalty-wise. Bruise Brothers with one penalty higher than Puget.
85-85. Rogar, Ice Hurt.
Is that on our bingo card?
It should be.
It should be.
And Ice Hurt is your lead jammer. Rogar still fighting a 3-wall in the front there. It's a pretty tough 3-wall to fight. And back scoring some points is Ice. Oh, beautiful inside work there. 4 in the sky. I miss 5 in the sky.
I do also miss 5 in the sky. And Puget still on their initial pass while Ice Hurt with lead. Ooh, Ice Hurt just pushing, trying to get room there. And Kieran now out of the pack, ready to get into scoring position. Ice Hurt taking a look and tapping those hips to call off this jam.
Yes, there was a successful star pass, and it looks like the box had a little switcheroo. Start went back on the track, and Twinklebee went to the box.
Stark is wearing my favorite pants. I had those pants once. The left turn capris that have one black leg and one leg with space kittens on it.
Oh, was it the space kitten?
Yes, it was. They're my favorite. They don't fit me anymore.
That's okay.
But one day I will wear my space kittens again.
And Tokyo Drift versus Nova here for P-side. Global Storming trying to keep that pack together, and lead jammer for Nova. I think this is Nova's second or third time lead jammer status.
2 for 3. Thank you, Johnny Peppa. Johnny Pepper on the stats there, producing a way for us. Nice drawback there by Global Storming on Tokyo.
Oh, nice, trying to tiptoe spin. They're going to call it off instead of being recycled to the back. That's 4 more points there for Puget to Chicago's 0 on the board. So it's 49-17. About 18 minutes left or so in this first half of this first game of our Western Hemisphere Cup.
So many games all weekend long.
That's a lot of derby.
It's a lot of derby, and we appreciate you for being here and for those of you tuning into the stream.
Yes.
Nice rollback there to the line.
Always kind of interesting to see how those rollbacks go, if they're going to go all the way to the line or wait to the and just great jump and spin there on the inside. You've got lead jammer status to Fancy Pants, really being fancy. And you've got a recycle there from Fluffy and Fox McCloud and Get Laid. Do have a pivot and jammer in the box for Puget Sound Outcast. So this is going to be our first
Power
2-minute jam for Power Jam.
Power Jam. Man, this is where I love my Pittsburgh Derby brats. They have a soundboard where it has my air horn.
And Bed Heart is out of the pack. We got clacking fans. And a great defense here from Fluffy and Get Laid on that turn there. Recycling drawback.
And that penalty times have expired for both our blockers and our jammer, both back out on the track.
Yes, Hater playing offense in the front there for Fancy Pants, trying to use it to their best ability, but Twinklebeef making it very hard to get past them on that outside line. Fillmore Payne, ooh, nice job trying to get around the Hater, get that drawback. 30 seconds left in this jam, stepping over on the inside. Fancy is out of the pack. And both jammers, just taking their stroll around the outside. Little hands on their hips, kind of, we're skating, we're tired. We know we have 10 more seconds left in this jam. Maybe we'll get some more points. And it looks like we've got a forearm, I believe, assessed to Get Laid. Yes. And then that is going to be the jam. So the next one will be a different from skaters. Puget is going to be one skater down while Chicago will have more skaters. I believe this is Global's first time with the star starting out, not as the pivot. And then 8-5, which is Ice Hurt for Chicago again. Ooh, great jammer blocking there from Global, making sure Ice Hurt stays in the pocket. Really trying to use their help. Oh, and Ice Hurt is able to use that inside line and pull around their jammer. Oh, Global's going to jump over and chase down Ice Hurt now, saying, oh, wait, I was playing with you. Come back. Oh, I was going to call off there for Ice Hurt.
I love global storming.
I love everybody.
I do,
love
yes.
skating. But yes, Global is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't play favorites. I love all of Puget's Outcast. They're my homies.
Tokyo Drift going up against Rogar.
Oh, and great work on that outside. Now in the middle of a Kieran, Horlock, and Hater wall there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Tokyo gets kind of sucked back there
Oh,
behind,
yes.
and that's just the advantage that Rogar needed to get in front of that tripod and pick up lead for Puget. Rogar has gotten lead jam 8 times out of the 13 that Rogar has been fielded as a jammer. Tokyo Drift just trapped here behind this wall, hoping to take advantage of skater going down there to one knee. But both skaters quick to pop back up and just right back into position. Drawback by Akira on Rogar brings him back into turn 1. But this wall, low and slow.
Yes, very much so. Fillmore Payne was able to pick up that star, but it looks like Outcast is aware that Fillmore Payne is the jammer now for Chicago.
Oh, one more to go. Just trying to get around, and Hater throws that hit.
Using the shoulder and everything, and was able to get that knock out. Oh, looks like Chicago is going to be asking for an official review. And I think they're going to official review my birthday plans. It's coming up. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Until they tell us otherwise. It's always about my birthday.
So they're going to have a dazzle, the first dazzle of the tournament. And if you don't know what a dazzle is, that's a group of zebras.
I did not know that.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
Both teams playing pretty clean, trying to make sure they keep as many skaters on the track as possible. And they are discussing something. They're talking about
Something.
it.
And it looks like we're also going to get some track maintenance out there. Thank you to our volunteers who are stepping up, keeping that track in line. And we are going to get some information about that official review. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
All right, so Chicago was trying to get an illegal contact on a down skater by the Peasaw Jammer as they were moving through the pack. They put a hand down, but it looks like that positional did not have any impact to the game, so they will not retain their official review this half. So no more official review for
No
them.
more official review for them.
They can't talk about my birthday anymore. Sorry. Manova on the track as the Peasaw Jammer. And it looks like Eyes Hurt 8-5 for Chicago. Both fighting very strong three walls.
Shenanigans getting up there, trying to provide some offense there, kind of using a bit of a booty missile to break up the Peasod trifecta at the front.
Yes, and here's Johnny playing some very tough offense, trying to move these braces out of the way for these skaters, both fighting so hard.
These tripods, though, moving together so well, it's almost as if they are like Velcroed to each other. And look at that, one more blocker to beat, and your lead jammer goes to Eyes Hurt from the Chicago Bruise brothers.
Yes, Allison Thunderland trying to get that last-minute hit there, but was unable to. And we do have Stark, who is holding the jammer star. And it looks like we are going to get a low block assessed to 217. That is a Racer Rex for Chicago.
And if anyone watches wrestling, I always say that Racer Rex looks like Daniel Bryant. So I do the yes, 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 yes when I see Racer Rex.
Danhausen going to.
Ooh. No, we're not doing anything to these teams today.
No,
we like these teams.
We like our teams. No curses. We do have
very nice
a
Beaver Eagle
jammer for Peasod in the box. So this has been a power jam for Chicago, and they are just trying to take advantage of that opportunity.
And it's a power jam with Chicago with lead.
Yes.
Smart move by Eyes Hurt, calling it off, but calls it off just as the penalty expired. So we are going to have a fresh jam with two jammers there. No freezing the jammer in the penalty box, but we do still have a blocker from Peasod in the box. Looks like 30 seconds, so it's a fresh penalty total.
Eyes Hurt was going to ice the jammer?
Yes, but didn't ice them out in time.
No.
So
Not yet, but we do have that, yes, pack advantage for Chicago coming up here.
Yep.
Good times. Timeout? Official timeout? No, team timeout.
Team timeout. Looks like that team timeout being called by Puget.
Yes.
So this is an eye chart test to see that scoreboard over there.
I left my glasses in Olympia. So
Oh, no. Oh, no. So this time last year was North American qualifiers in right outside of Boston, and I broke my glasses.
Oh, no.
And, yeah, that was a challenge seeing Derby that weekend.
I mean, thankfully we wear solid colors for the most part, so I can see blue skater and a white skater skating next to each other. No, I can read numbers. I can read. I have a public education.
New achievement. You can read.
Achievement unlocked. So we do have Fancy Pants, a 309. I don't know why I thought it was a 5. That's where my reading is.
Well, you've got Ben Hurt, who's 35. So,
Yes.
Oh, Ben Hurt up on those toe stops, trying to break this Puget wall. Does a little dance on the outside, but does not stay in bounds. Actually gets drawn back by Fluffy, but Fluffy called on that penalty.
Yeah,
and we have a penalty on the Puget Sound jammer. So this is a power jam.
As well as lead jammer to Ben Hurt. This is the second jam that Chicago has been lead for while having a jammer in the box. So that is the second time around. So hopefully they can use that to their advantage.
Here's Johnny and Fluffy, both relieved from the penalty box. So full complement of blockers back out on the track against Ben Hurt. Ben Hurt gonna try to score some more points here.
Yes, and here's Johnny trying to play defense on that jammer, making sure they don't get any points.
Helmet cover comes off as Fancy Pants returns to the track there, gets taken to the infield, drawback from Fillmore Payne, has that outside line, completes the initial pass there, puts that Fancy Pants hat back on, and the call is made.
Yes.
Chicago ends that with 7 points. None for Puget Sound, 66-41. Puget Sound still in the lead. with just under 9.5 minutes left in this first half of the 2026 MRDA Western Hemisphere Cup. That was amazing. I did that all in one breath.
You really did. That was impressive. No,
My lungs work again, guys. I have full capacity in my lungs.
So we are having an official timeout right now. Now this game does feel like it's going like really intense, but almost not slow.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, I feel like we have so much derby left, and this is just the first half of the first game.
Right,
Like,
and and I think everyone is playing tough, but strategic because they know that there is a lot of derby left to, if, the winner of this game is going to advance
yes.
and potentially advance again. So, you've got to keep that in mind, keep your body conditioned to continue to play derby for potentially, 3 days of derby. So, yep.
In this Texas heat.
Yep.
Which I think it's supposed to get up to 104.
That's what I saw. And I'm sorry, Texas does have some humidity. It's not super bad, but it's still enough. I need advice from the Texas friends who have wavy hair. How do I prevent myself from frizzing while I'm here? What products do I need to go buy?
Yes.
All right, and we don't need to buy any hair care products for the track. We've got Tokyo Drift up against Nova.
Yes, they are wearing helmets,
Yep.
which to protect their hair that they have groomed meticulously. Nova.
Oh, nice hit from Shenanigans on Nova. Takes Nova to the infield.
Looking for that offensive help from Brute Squad, and now asking for Brute to stay right where they are so they can keep fighting that front of that pack.
Oh, this is a nice 3-wall here. Nice work there. Oh, last little hit there on Nova. Nova does get lead, but gets taken to the infield, has to recycle back.
Yes, because even though you pass the person's hips, they can still knock you out,
Yep.
and that will make you have to recycle.
Yep. The hips went past as they also went out of bounds. It was like they shot out of the pack into the infield there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Gemini has a fan out there.
Always love it. They travel with the crowd, travel with the entourage.
Yup.
I'm excited.
Well,
So-
that was a 0-0 jam. That, I think, is our first scoreless jam of this first half.
First one of the game.
Yeah,
first one of the weekend.
So
That
it was
interesting.
pointless, but not pointless. It was purposeful that it was a 0-0 there.
Yes. Both teams see they came out on top of that one.
Exactly. Ice Hurt v. Rogar. Rogar 1 foot around, up and at him, and is your lead jammer.
Yes, lead jammer for Pisa, but they do have a skater in the box. It looks like Stark is sitting again, and they are calling for, it looks like Ice Hurt is out, though. That was
Oh, hit by Twinkle Beef, takes Rogar off,
Yes.
and that's a call off. Beef. We love Twinkle Beef. So 3-0, Puget Sound, 69-41. Thank you.
I can't help it.
I was leaving it for somebody to throw that in there. Yeah.
309.
Because I'm a child.
Fancy.
Fancy pants. And Ben Hurts.
Johnny with a great offensive hit there, but
Ooh.
almost through Ben Hurt trying to recycle and get back off the track, so they are back in a legal scoring position.
Yep.
Looks though Chicago is getting a forearm.
Yeah, I'm gonna. There's definitely some penalties happening there. I saw that occur as Thriller was calling that multiplayer penalty, and I think it was a multiplayer and a forearm.
Yeah, Second Destroy is in there for a forearm,
Yeah.
and I believe the other skater had gotten a
Multiplayer.
and it looks like Fancy getting recycled to the back of the
Oh
pack.
no!
Oh,
And Ben Hurt also in the penalty box. Now, smart move by Puget, calls it off. This is going to freeze Ben Hurt in that penalty box. Ben Hurt has 23 seconds left on the penalty, as well as the two blockers, 12 seconds and 4 seconds respectively. So this is going to be a huge advantage for Puget. They only have to contend with 2 defensive players and have a power start at the same time. So
Yes, this
so
is going to be
this could be
Rogar's
a
advantage.
yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big jam. I do believe there. Yep, runs right up on that inside line, but Fillmore Payne with a little hip tap there just takes enough speed away that Rogar gets drawn to the back, has to start again.
This looks like we got a little
Whoa,
stumble
whoa,
here.
whoa.
Fillmore Payne. Looks like we are going to get a forearm on Fillmore Payne, and Rogar is lead jammer. Peasod is going to do everything they can to give Rogar the best advantage on the track.
Oh,
wow, better right
nice
in front of
block.
us.
Horlock, look, that was pretty fancy there, sir.
Learned it from Fancy Kings, probably.
Yeah.
The Fancy Kings.
Ben Hurt, though, looking to play a little bit of defense there. Might as well get in the way of Rogar.
Absolutely. It looks like gonna call that off. Make sure there's a 0 points on the board for Chicago. Peasod coming away with 4.
Ref crashing.
Same team. Same team.
Team Zebra. Who's here for the officials? Let's hear it for our officials. Go officials. We love all of those. Our zebras, our mingos, they do a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
Tokyo Drift v. Is that Nova again?
Yes, it is.
It is.
We have seen this lineup before, but always great to see Nova coming through. One blocker left to pass, and his lead jammer. I have a scoreboard in front of me now.
Yay!
Let's see. There we go. That way now I don't have to strain my eyeballs. And Nova is going to call that jam with 3 points on the board. And it looks like Chicago did get 1, so Tokyo Drift did get 1 on that.
One.
3 minutes left in this first half of
First
derby.
half, my goodness.
I would like a Red Bull, please.
Exactly. You know, fair care and feeding of your announcers is very important. We like snacks and caffeine.
Yeah.
So
that's
just
caffeine.
keep that in mind.
Oh, and Fancy Plants playing some defense on Ice Hurt. And Ice is now the back of the pack against Get Laid and Hater, both playing beautiful defense.
Yeah. Oh, but Hater being called on a penalty. Multiplayer for sure there. So Puget down 1 blocker. Oh, now Puget down a 2nd blocker. Looks like Fluffy also. But you know what? While we're watching, we're watching everyone go to the penalty box. Fancy Pants just leaps through the air, gets those points, and calls it off.
I don't have enough eyeballs.
No, there's definitely never enough eyeballs. So I always like having an announcing partner because, you know, I miss it all the time.
And you'll just hear me go, huh. I make the sounds. All right, Nova is your Peasod jammer, and it looks like Ben Hurt for Chicago with
Ben.
Global and Stark, but Global to pass, and Global has knocked Ben Hurt to the outside of the track and is now, looks like a Chicago player is getting assessed a penalty, and that is 5-5-6 shenanigans with their shenanigans.
Oh, shenanigans.
Yes.
Yeah, shenanigans is full of shenanigans. This is penalty number 5 for shenanigans. So we might be seeing a little less of shenanigans.
Ben Hurt is lead jammer, and it looks like Global was assessed a penalty, and so was Stark on their way. So we've got 4 people in the box right now. They decided their crimes needed to be punished.
This is Global Storming's first penalty, though.
It is their first penalty. It's not Stark's first
No.
penalty, and Hader was able to sneak through the inside. Ben Hurt is the lead jammer, though. This is their jam. We have 1 minute left in this first half. Oh, nice. Nice call off. 6 seconds
6
left
seconds.
for start?
Yep. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Wow. Woo.
7. There's one brain cell in there. He's working really hard.
I'm not sure. The chat says that the announcers just got quiet on the stream.
Oh, did they get quiet?
I don't know. The chat says the announcers got quiet, so that's Waterboy. Did we get quiet?
They didn't want to listen to me anyway. So we got Rogar jamming for Peasod against 85 Ice Hurt. Both our 85s on the track. And the box is now clear, so we have all of our skaters on the track as well. And Fox McCloud and Kieran with Get Laid trying to hold back Ice Hurts, and just one more to beat Kieran.
Kieran really making it hard. Dang.
Oh, and Rogar seeing that opening up and just sprints through, able to get that lead jammer status assessed to them.
Wow, that was really impressive. Kieran really held that down and just kept Ice Hurt at bay long enough for Rogar to get up there and pick up lead. That was some masterclass in
that
defense
was
there. That was pretty amazing.
Payne forcing that call off there on the outside, knocking Rogar out. That was some great first half of Derby, folks, and thank you so much for being here with us. We've got 15 minutes or less. We'll be back here to talk about more Derby for Peasod versus Chicago.
Yeah. Chicago. Get in the car and the car won't go. That's how you spell Chicago. I learned that from Jerry Lewis. All right, we will see you back in 14-ish. I'm Pinky Donchadero.
I'm Malibu Zombie.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com. Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or
Hi. We are ready to get back to the action here in the second half of our first game of the 2026 MRDA Western Hemisphere Cup. We've got Puget Sound, Outcast Derby up against the Chicago Bruise brothers. Puget Sound in the blue, Chicago in the white. Puget in the lead at 98, Chicago 46.
Thank you.
Penalty-wise, pretty even penalty-wise. Puget with 14 penalties, Chicago with 15. A little bit of penalty trouble for Shenanigans, sitting on 5, while everyone else is pretty like onesie-twosies. Some people are on this board with no penalties whatsoever, so good for them. They
They're so
deserve
good.
a gold star. So
Gold stars.
gold stars
Good
all
noodles.
around
I'm a
for
good noodle.
those people. They've been good skaters, good citizens of roller derby.
Not war criminals.
Nope.
No war crimes
Nope.
committed.
No derby crimes committed. No atrocities against the track.
The refs. The officials.
Yep. Each other. They're doing a good job. So our next game that we are coming up against is going to be Brain on Overdrive here.
I
Too
bet
many
skaters.
things. It's going to be, it's Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Undead up against the Dallas Yahala. That is going to be a fun game. I'm glad I'm just going to watch that one and not announce that one, because
It's going to be a good
you might be
game.
able to fill your bingo card with the pinky yells for the Western Hemisphere Cup of Bingo. If you are
Absolutely.
interested in playing along, we do have some bingo cards that we can give you for some good times. I feel like that the pinky yells should just be the free space, because that's going to happen. It is guaranteed.
Are we complaining about the schedule yet? That is on my bingo card. Can I complain about something
No,
yet?
because we're good. I think we're on time.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think we're good. We did have a full penalty box, but these are randomized. We did have a 0-point jam.
We did. We did have. We have a scoreboard malfunction. Well, it's my scoreboard. I guess it's not.
I mean,
Blaze
it's still a
scoreboard.
malfunction.
I guess so.
We need a scoreboard. All right, I hear the 5 seconds. We are about ready to get underway. We've got Ice Hurt and
Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants.
Oh, and on the inside, Ice Heart trying to sneak on by, but gets recycled back to the back. They're behind Horlock and Kieran.
Wow, yeah, that's a pretty
Strong
tight
duo.
wall there.
Yes.
Kieran coming up, filling out that space on the inside line, just cutting off
And
Ice Hurt.
offense there, though, just great fun more to give Fancy Pants some room to get lead jammer status. And Ice is still in the back of the pack, fighting to get through. And a great nudge through and around. Kieran coming for that last hit, though. Fancy. And Fluffy making some offensive moves, but a hit to the outside and a call off there for Fancy Pants. 4 points, so we're at 102. We've broken that century mark. Yay, one
Yeah,
team.
we filled the bucket. Johnny Pepper is here to have filled the bucket. Love those buckets. I was going to buy a Buc-ee's bucket just for filling with the points. I did. I made my very first trip to Buc-ee's. I did get my nuggets.
Looks like Nova is the skater for Keyside.
And that would be Ben Hurt with the star for Chicago. Chicago.
So it actually looks like Keyside was not wearing a star helmet.
Oh.
And they were skating at the... So I'm not sure how this is going to be assessed since the jammer was behind the jammer line, but not a jammer.
Yeah.
And it looks like there will be a penalty assessed to the captain. Yes, because it is a delay of game. For not putting out somebody to score points.
Yep.
You need to have a score point.
Failed to field the appropriate number of skaters.
Yes, and Rogar with lead jammer status was able to push through and got the Ben Hurt.
Whoa!
One last skater to beat. The Global said not today on the outside. Humming around scoring points is Rogar, and they're going to call it off after getting 3 points on the board.
So probably get clarification on that, but I'm going to assume that that was too many skaters on the track because Nova was not wearing a jammer helmet cover, so that was appearing as if there were
a blocker
on the track. So you would have had 5 blockers on the track, which is too many, and no jammer. So therefore, penalty to the captain.
Can't do it.
Cannot do it.
So we've got Tokyo Drift and Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants trying to get Tokyo Drift forced into a pocket there.
Tokyo Drift
outside though.
Tokyo Drift trying to just hide and hope that the redwood that is Fox McCloud didn't see Tokyo Drift, and that kind of works. And Tokyo Drift is your lead jammer. Now, Fox McCloud, if you can confirm for me, is a recent aged out junior, correct?
Yes.
And is Brute's child, right?
Yes, of course. So we do have a bit of a duo out there. Brute Squad is the parent legal guardian of Fox McCloud, and Fox is a aged out junior. They actually were just playing in the JRDA championship, so if you saw that open gendered tournament happening in Tacoma just like less than a month ago or so, you would have seen Fox there as well.
Yeah. I know that there was a shout out in the chat from Mob City to Fox. The coaches are so proud of your first MRDA sanctioned bout. So this is actually Fox's first MRDA bout.
Yes.
Heck yeah. What a place to shine your first time out with the adult skaters. Now look at that, and shining bright with that star is Ice Hurt. Ice Hurt is your lead jammer for the Chicago Bruise brothers.
Yes, and Nova is skating as your jammer, but it looks like they have now done a hat pass. Global Storming is now the jammer, working their way through the back of this pack and on the outside.
Oh, nice work by Shenanigans there, trying to control Global Storming, but a shoulder comes in, takes out Shenanigans so that Global Storming can officially take and put on that hat for this star pass.
Yes, absolutely. And Ice calling off that jam. It looks like both skaters, though, got 1 point on the board. 52 to 107. Got a pretty good spread right now, but that doesn't mean that Chicago can't come up and make it a little more scary for Keyside.
Exactly. I mean, again, we're 6 minutes into the second half. 50 ish points.
55?
55. Yeah,
Math
it's not impossible, but definitely harder work. But I've seen people come back from crazy deficits. Big hit throws, been hurt off the track, but does get out of the pack, gets the no earned pass. Rogar is going to be your lead.
Yes, got a no pass and no penalty, so they weren't lead, but even though they were out first, Rogar is lead jammer, fighting up and at him, and Akira calling that off, though. 1 point on the board, so it's actually 1 for Chicago and 0 for Peasod. So a bit of advantage for Chicago there.
Yep.
And clean box. Nobody's gone to the box, so I'm loving that.
The penalty box, those folks over there are eagerly waiting. Hello, penalty box. Thank you for being so awesome and timing and managing. We're going to give you a brief break. Whoa, and look at that nice little one-footed hop on that straightaway for Hayter.
Yes.
First time jamming for Hayter
No.
this game. This game.
Oh, this game. Yes,
yeah,
jamming. Okay,
yeah.
yes.
No, we've seen Hayter as a blocker in this game, so a nice job.
Yes, the Tokyo Drift.
That other jammer get some points there, so.
One and done.
Yep.
Done.
The old hit it and quit it. It's usually, I like the 4 for get my 4 and call it. Get my 4 and call it.
As many points as possible.
Yeah.
Looks like Fancy Pants and Ice Hurts.
Old Twinkle Beef doing some damage there. Trying to clear out the way to get Ice through. Ooh, big hits from Twinkle Beef on Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants getting recycled to the back of the pack. Nice little spin there from Ice Hurt, but still gets drawn back by Get Laid.
Yep, and Get Laid reforming with Fluffy. A great recycle there. It looks like we really haven't gotten out of that turn. I mean, we've really been fighting this corner here. All these skaters, I mean, Fillmore Payne just recycling, and a great move there. Now we've got a lead jammer.
We do, and your lead jammer is Ice Hurt.
We've got a hat pass. Kieran is your jammer now for Peasod. And Ice Hurt coming through the pack.
So every time you say Peasod, I hear something else in my ear, and I think I'm at work.
Oh.
So our product is called PSAT. So, yeah.
I'm just so used to it, too, because it's always been, like, the easier way. So
it's
Outcast Derby.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. Yes, for sure, for sure. It's just, you hear something every day, and your brain is so used to hearing that you turn other things into that. So,
well, we can call it Chicago Bruise Brothers CBB. We've got
the Bruise Bros.
Start with the star and a nice little hit there from.
Oh, that Global
Chicago.
Storming gave a nice tap there to Ben Hurt.
Yeah, but Ben Hurt is leading.
Oh, and look at that. That was Psych and Destroy there with a big hit on Stark. Sends Stark off the track, gets drawn all the way back into turn 1.
Yes, recycled there. We do have Global Storming on the outside.
That was so like a mimic there. You got one went out, followed by the other.
Yes, yeah. Both of them recycled to the back, and then we have 2 blockers for Stark to beat, and is going to keep fighting those 2. And we have a 3-wall in the back for Ben Hurt. There's Johnny, Alice, and Thunderland. Fluffy trying to prevent that offense drawback. Oh, we might see some jammer defense. Oh, nice. Stark pushing, but we're going to have that call off there. Yep.
I was waiting for it. Yeah, I was like.
Saw the hands in the air.
Yeah.
Saw the hands. 1 is the
loneliest number.
Since here.
1.
2. Actually, 2. 2 is no longer lonely. 1:10 to 57, 20 minutes left. This is Jam 9. First game of the Western Hemisphere Cup for MRDA. A lot of derby happening here in Dallas.
Ooh, Tokyo Drift up on those toe stops, running on that inside line.
Oh, Nova had me clenching. I was thought she was able to get through, but
And Tokyo Drift. Unclench.
Okay, but we do have 2 blockers, one from each team in the box. We've got Horlock and Fillmore Payne.
And we've got that star pass there to Hayter.
So Hayter has jammed. They just didn't jam starting.
Exactly.
They get the pass. Oh, and a nice call off from that if the hit from Get Lane. 2 on the board for Chicago. Chicago Bros.
The Bruise Bros.
My bros.
And their B team is the Step Bros.
Step Brothers. I
Yep.
love it.
Yep.
So much room for activity. 85.
I love my friends from Chicago. They recently just came and played in Cleveland, and we kind of did a Cleveland-Chicago mashup against
nice.
Philly.
Rogar with, I was going to say one blocker to beat, but that recycling was just top notch. So we had 3 blockers in the front.
Ooh. So Shenanigans trying to run back there, gets stopped by Puget. Looks like took a hit, a legal hit though, but to the back. So is nursing that back there a little bit, but Ice Hurt gets around. Is that Brute Squad and picks up lead for Chicago.
Psych and Destroy just making that recycle really hard for Rogar, but is also going to the box for a penalty. Ice Hurt, just nice skip jump on the inside around Horlock there. Rogar coming back into the pack, looking for that assist.
Ooh, nice Fillmore Payne.
And
Oh!
a beautiful star pass. What a great trick of that, trying to make sure they had nobody to go. Here's Johnny playing that offense there for Global. With less than a minute left in this jam, we do have a late jammer status with Ice Hurt, so they are in control of this. Brute Squad and Horlock along with Rogar playing some great defense here.
And we've got a double blockers in the penalty box for Chicago, just though as Fillmore Payne starts to stand up. Oh, Shenanigans, big hit, but Global Storm being able to do that, one hand keeps the feet in, but one hand goes out, so is still legal. Gets out of the pack, picks up 4. That evens out
Ice
the
Hurt's
jammers.
gonna call that off.
Yep.
Yes, and was able to bleed out the clock there for their teammates who were sitting in the box. So while they weren't they were holding off, they made it worthwhile getting a clear box.
Yep. So those of you that are, in-house or even watching on the stream, the scoreboard, if you notice on the scoreboard, it will show you how many seconds these people have in that penalty box. Love that when we use our electronic penalty tracking.
Yes.
And lead jammer is Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants doing a nice toe stop run on the inside line, and it looks like Ben Hurt is still going to be fighting those skaters on the outside.
Ooh, fancy maneuvers there, little spin around out to pick up those 4 points. Can I say though, for somebody named Fancy Pants, those are some sensible pants.
Yes.
I need fancier pants for somebody who is.
Stark is wearing the fancy pants on the team.
Exactly. I need fancy pants from a Fancy Pants.
Gotta live up to that name.
Exactly.
Fancy Pants just fighting with Kieran's
Oh,
help on
yeah.
the inside. Offensive line, looking at the scoreboard, looking at their bench.
Fancy feet from Fancy Pants.
Fancy pants. Oh, and a beautiful run through the middle there. We have Fillmore Payne as your jammer now for Chicago. And a call off from Fancy.
Yep, Fancy keeping it 8-0.
10.
Calls it off. 10. Oh, there. Sorry, that last minute fingers. Yep. Got some peace. I'm holding up the peace sign.
Fluffy getting some love from the fans here in a house. We do have some folks who did travel along with these folks from Washington. Oh, official review.
Oh, we've got an official review. So if you are new to Derby, each half the team has the opportunity to request an official review. So therefore that's where they are maybe questioning a call that's been made, maybe questioning points. They think a call should have been assessed, a penalty should have been assessed when it wasn't. So they tap the officials, they go out there, they plead their case. The officials then take it to the crew to discuss, determine if there was sufficient evidence for that request. If the official review is granted, then either penalty is assessed, penalty is removed, and they get to continue, they get to keep their official review, they get only one additional after that. It just doesn't keep going on and on forever. But if the referees say, nope, sorry, we did not see that, we don't have enough evidence for that, then they do not retain. And you do get one option, each half. So if they lose this official review, they are done for the half. Each team also gets 3 timeouts. It looks like Chicago has not used any team timeouts thus far. Puget Sound has used 1. They used 1 in the first half.
And you don't have to official review anything during an official review.
Nope.
No, I mean, you can talk about my birthday and plan what we're doing.
When is your birthday?
August 20th. We're going to Wild Waves in Washington.
What is with all this? My birthday is August 26th.
Oh, so you're coming to Wild Waves too then?
Sure. And I found out Kevin Ader's birthday is August 31st. All these August babies. I know that somewhere in this house is Jackson, who plays for the Carolina Wrecking Balls. Jackson is my birthday twin. We both have an August 26th birthday. So
maybe this weekend we'll have a whole August birthday party.
Yeah, absolutely.
August baby birthday party. Ooh, information. What are we planning?
Sounds like there's lots of information. What did we learn, Zombie?
I have all the information.
Yay.
So Puget was trying to get an illegal contact on Fillmore Payne number 2, white, for the contact on their jammer, but it looks like the Puget jammer had initiate the contact, so it is a no impact, and so the call stands as no impact, and so no penalty is assessed to anybody.
Yep.
And we're back to Derby. No birthday
So
plans
no
yet.
retain, official review not retained, and we are still waiting for our birthday plans.
But we've got Nova jamming for PSOT with Tokyo Drift for Chicago. Both jammers really trying to make it a little bit harder for that other one, just sneaking each other into a pocket.
I had that moment, and I was like, wait, did the whistle start? Yeah, it did. Okay. We're going. And 1 foot around your lead jammer is Nova.
Yes, and speeding around the corner, Nova's going to come up, and it looks like Tokyo Drift is getting recycled by Stark. Stark is wearing the fancy pants.
It's the fancy cat pants. Those are my favorites. I miss my fancy cat pants.
Nova using Brute as some offensive wall there to push through. And Tokyo Drift fighting Johnny and Stark on the inside line. Is out of the pack. Got clacks going on there. Clack fans for Tokyo Drift. I love it.
Tokyo with some speed coming up with the drift, trying to drift in and pass some hips before the end of that whistle. Does not look like Tokyo has picked up any points on that pass. 4 on the last pass for Nova.
Yeah, so it looks like 132 to 70. Nova was getting instructions from their bench to call off on that outside, so ending that jam sooner than later. Hater with the star. This is their second jam. And Ice Hurt, who's been jamming a lot.
A lot. I like it a lot.
Alaka, Fluffy, Kieran, and Horlock making a strong defensive wall there. And beautifully done. Horlock was able to call that cut track. Yes.
And that was a juke. That was a 1-2-3 juke from Hater.
We are in a power jam situation here, looking to get some little bit of defensive or offensive help there from their team, moving those Bruise skaters away from each other.
People going down left and right.
Psych and Destroy getting a penalty, but also now Shenanigans getting another penalty as well.
Oh, that's rough there. Shenanigans is on penalty number 6.
And a nice spin on the outside from Hater with 4 points. We've got a multiplayer block assessed to Horlock from Puget, owing to the box.
Horlock is just go into that penalty box, big smile. It's like, it's okay, it's fine, I'm good.
I think
3, that's his
third?
Third?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, I was like, maybe it's their first, so maybe that's why they're smiling about it. We're getting a call off here from a hater. 12 points on the board for that jam to Chicago 0. I think that is one of our higher cams this game. I know we had 19 at the beginning, and then 12, 11. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
That was one of our
11,
higher
12.
scoring jams of this game so far from Puget.
Ben Hurt versus Rogar. Divisibles by 5, and Rogar with pressure there on Gemini pushes out of the pack, picks up lead.
Rogar does know how to skate fast. They do play the other fast rule set you stars, so we know they can run.
Just keep going.
Yes, just run through it, just like that. Oh, and
nice.
A nice hit there. Was that 5-5-6 shenanigans?
I was shenanigans.
Shenanigans
with the shenan again.
Again.
So many shenans to again.
Rogar said, I'm going to call that one just for a moment. Fancy Pants versus Tokyo Drift. We do have a skater in the box.
It's shenanigans.
It's shenanigans.
So, unfortunately, this is the last one for Shenan.
Sorry,
Shenan cannot again for the remainder of this game. So,
well, only 10 minutes left, and just like that, Fancy Pants is your lead jammer. Looks like Tokyo Drift is still fighting right behind Get Laid and Kieran in the pack.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
That was impressive.
That really was impressive. Like, that was just gravity defying by Fancy Pants.
Using Kieran as that assist and able to jump around all those other skaters.
I think that Waterboy up there in the booth needs to be a replay of that moment there.
Hopefully we
on that corner
shot
there.
Oh, and just like that, we're
gonna go and, give that burp. I feel like this should be juniors and the adults get an escort.
Yes.
Because the juniors, when they foul out, a parent has to escort them.
Oh my gosh.
Where is your mama?
Well, in banked derby, you have to give your helmet to the officials, and you don't get your helmet back. You have to sit on the bench for the rest of the game without your helmet, so you can't skate in banked derby. You don't get removed from, like, if you foul out,
You still sit on the bench?
You sit on the bench. You just don't have your helmet, because the officials have your helmet.
Okay, that's weird. Just skate away, like
get off the track.
Get off the track.
I think maybe it's because of the bowl shape or something.
Maybe you
You're
can't
trapped.
safely. You're stuck there. Okay, I mean that makes sense. But just go.
Thankfully, with
you
the flat track,
away.
You're done. You've done enough damage. You've done enough crimes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
That's very interesting.
But I do like the escort. It's almost like you should have like security.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's a foul out. You haven't, you've not done anything egregious. You
It's
just
on expulsion.
Exactly. So yes, you can skate away on your own, but yeah, the kids have to have a parental. It's not necessarily, but there is a volunteer that is considered the escort, and they will take the.
I just want somebody to hold my hand when I leave the track.
Because it's like I found out I'm going to cry. Guaranteed.
Will. Yep.
I've only found out once in my derby career, and I absolutely did bawl my eyes out.
I
went outside and just cried.
Angry cried on my foul out. Yeah.
Well, mine was like, what? I don't understand.
And Nova with Ice Hurt as the two jammers, both teams with the right amount of blockers on the track. All the hats are in the right spot, and everybody is making sure the jammers don't get through.
This is some nice pressure by both teams here. Oh, yes. Again, keeping it tight on the first turn.
Yes, and a great recycle there.
Oh, nice work there by Stike and Destroy, just having that body position right on that inside line. Stops Nova.
Yes, from Johnny and Brute were trying to do some really great offense, but Psych and Destroy up and Adam, they are all making sure that is so hard for them to get through.
Wow, we are a minute 13 into this jam, and just now at a minute 10, lead is established by Nova. So that's 6 leads in a row for Nova. Thank you, Johnny Pepper, for the stats. Oh, tap there by Up and Adam. Global Storming tries to stop Up and Adam from the drawback, but Up and Adam getting the advantage there.
And encouragement from our fans to the skaters in the box and just making sure they want them playing clean too. Ice fighting Stark and fighting. Here's Johnny. A call off there. We're getting a penalty assessed to Stark as well. They are sitting, it's a directional, yes. So directional block. Getting a little spicy out there, guys.
I'm going to give a little shout out there to our UK friends, Max Power from Tyne and Fear and Team England, tuning in, watching in, giving some love. Love you, Maxie.
Love them all. Love all of our friends from across the pond. Mustache is one of my favorite Tyne and Fear.
I love Mustache.
Mustache, I've got.
I mean, there's so much. I love my Sparky.
Ben Hurt from Chicago is your lead jammer. Scoring points, trying to get around Kieran. Rogar jumping on the outside one skate in the air. Both jammers right next to each other.
Big smiles from Brute Squad. He's like, yeah, I'm smiling.
Oh, great
Oh,
defense there from Kieran, keeping Fillmore Payne away from the jammer. Both, though, on the outside. Ben Hurt and Rogar coming up.
Nice line work there by Psych and Destroy. Saw that Fillmore Payne was working Rogar to the inside and made sure that he was in that spot. But Ben Hurt is your lead. Yep, calling that off.
Great work, though, watching Rogar just glide on the outside and swim right past. Yeah.
But beautiful that, that jam was to the advantage of Chicago, to the Bruise Bros, 8-4. Puget Sound still solidly in the lead, 161-78. We've got 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first game of the Western Hemisphere Cup.
Absolutely. And we've got Fancy Pants and Tokyo Drift on the jam line. Looks like we've got Global trying to play some offense at the front of the pack for Fancy. And it looks like a nice hit out and trying to stop that recycle, but wasn't able to stop everybody. Can't stop all 4 skaters from skating back for the recycle. A little bit of a pile up there, and it looks like we do have a power jam, a cut track assessed to Tokyo Drift. So Fancy Pants is your lead jammer, and they are on the track by themselves here. Chicago is going to try and stop the bleed.
Now remember, the winner of this game will go on to play later today at 6
scoop
p.m.
under there, almost from Up and Adam. Yes, they will be playing again tonight.
6 p.m. against Denver.
Against Denver. That'll be a great game, whoever ends up in that. And just like that, quick skip on the inside and a call off, another 3 points. Looks like that will be a 7-0 jam in favor of Puget Sound Outcast, 168-78. 5 minutes left in this game. First game of the tournament.
First game. We have broken the Derby seal here in
We did it.
Texas.
And it's going great.
Yeah. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Don't. Hello, no announcer curse in the first game, zombie.
Danhausen is not here.
No. We don't even need that. We have, unfortunately, the powers to manifest because we are in these fancy microphones, and I don't need to be yelled at by my official friends because the announcers cursed things and made them.
I've never cursed a single
Never.
thing in my life.
Never.
I've never paid an Etsy witch to do anything ever.
So, good times here in Texas. Thank you so much for Dallas Derby Devils and Yahala for hosting alongside the MRDA. This is my second time ever in Texas. My first time in Texas was for the very first ever WFTDA championships in Austin.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. I briefly somebody almost had me convinced to move to Texas. We were going to move to San Antonio. And I went, why would I want to do that?
I used to live in El Paso, but my dad was stationed there, so it wasn't really like my choice.
So this is going to be a power start. Tokyo Drift in that penalty box, but only has 5 seconds left. So,
Nova's
but Nova can do some quick maneuvering there in those first 5 seconds.
Also likes to play USARs is Nova. So going to use their team, push them down and to their advantage.
Wow, Fox McCloud really getting in the way of Twinkle Beef. And is that Hater? Hater there putting the pressure on Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift, though, up on those toe stops.
Yes, Tokyo Drift right now technically
One
with
blocker
only
to beat.
And his lead jammer status to Tokyo Drift for Chicago. Nova is going to look for their teammates' help, and it looks like they were able to pass that star to Hater.
Oh, look at those toe stop work there.
Yes, a great job from these skaters. We have a no pass, no penalty. That means the skater hit Hater out, but then they went out as well.
So that's officially been changed to a no earned pass.
Is that what it's called now? Okay, no earned pass.
No earned pass.
I was going to say no pass, no penalty.
It used to be no pass, no penalty, so now it's just no earned pass.
Or no impact.
Yep. Well, that was a nice jam there. Straight out of the penalty box into lead, picks up 4 points, calls off that jam.
Yes.
168 to 82. We've got 3:37 and counting down in this first game. Who's excited for Derby this weekend?
Yay.
Derby, 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 Derby.
Oh, and on Alice in Thunderland, I believe this is their first jam on the track.
Is.
And they
Oh,
are
so close.
Yes, almost had that lead jammer with the inside run.
Oh, big hit, though, there. Was that up and Adam placing that shoulder into Alice in Thunderland?
Yes, absolutely. Karen coming up to help and is
step
able
out.
to assist and is gotten lead. With a little sharing off their hand to the crowd there. Not sure what's on their fingers, but making that difference there, using Baruch to their advantage. Ice Hurt is still fighting. And a nice spin on the outside. All of the spins from Alice in Thunderland. Bench telling them to calm down, just take it easy.
Hey, I mean, you've got the advantage. Chicago is not out of the pack yet, so just keep pushing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep, okay.
Oh, we almost had a star pass, but it looked like it was
we just had a star drop. It doesn't, it may have just been a star stash, but there you go. And at that last second, an attempted at the star pass, but the call off went for Alice in Thunderland.
Yes, Alice in Thunderland, 6 points on the board for Puget Sound. And we will have Horlock on the track as well as a jammer for Puget, and that is their first jam this game.
Yep.
We're just switching them out. We're trying new things here, left and right.
I met Horlock last year in Salem, and I think Horlock was coming back from an injury last year.
Yes.
So nice to see Horlock on the track. Oh, this is a foot race. Your lead, though, does go to Ben Hurt.
Yes, and Horlock is going to keep them back.
Taunting.
They are going to run this pack, it looks like. Ben Hurt gonna call it off.
Yep.
With Horlock right behind them. 1 point for Chicago.
Ben Hurt, a member of Schmear campaign, went to Men's Roller Derby World Cup in Orléans, France.
Hater was with them, too.
Yep. Schmear campaign, probably one of my favorite team names, had some pretty amazing merch. The design was done by Big Rig, who is a member of Pittsburgh Roller Derby.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
They're playing next.
They are playing next. They're going to play against Yahala. Hebrew also here playing with Pittsburgh was on Schmear Campaign, and so was Sling and Grits.
All of the people.
Yep.
All of the people.
Yeah, if you go back and watch any game from World Cup, the Schmear Campaign Team G all gender game is a really, 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 really good, fun game to watch.
And we're getting the Robert Garland chant here for Rogar.
Rogar.
So a little obvious, but Rogar is Robert Garland smashed together.
Just smooshity smooshed.
It took me a while to decipher that. Just saying. Just like that, we are on to this next jam. There's 56 seconds left on the period
Could
clock
potentially
itself.
be our final jam of this game.
Yes, absolutely. Tokyo Drift and Rogar, a clean box. So both teams with the same amount of blockers on the track.
Ooh, Rogar trying to use Tokyo's Drift as a screen to take that inside line, but Fillmore Payne with that tap sends Rogar to the infield and draws back behind turn 4.
Yes, Allison Thunderland working with Global Storming, but it looks like Stark is going to be going to the box.
For a direction.
A direction. They are also in the spicy territory of penalties.
Mm-hmm. Just flirting with disaster, but doing it, in the last 26 seconds of the game.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. So we are a minute 24 into this first jam. We still not have an established lead jammer. So, we could potentially just end at the clock. So
I mean, if both these teams' blockers do a really great job, and look, just like that, Tokyo Drift is your lead jammer for Chicago with less than a minute left. That is our period clock, so this will be our last jam. We have a skater in the box right now. That's Global Storming. Here's Johnny playing some great defense. Twinkle Beef gonna try and help with the offense, help get around. What a great screen there, just helping out. Rogar stuck behind Fillmore Payne, Akira, and I can't.
Oh, and that's up and at him.
And
there you go.
Just like that, Robert Garland is Rogar holding out that star cover for Global to come it around, but with Tokyo Drift being your lead jammer.
Wasn't in the normal jammer position that we see Global Storming in, so that was pretty amazing and intense. We've got that final whistle and your official score. Well, it's still unofficial, but
it says unofficial on the thing.
it says unofficial, but we heard the whistle. 174-87 final score. Your winner is Puget Sound as Outcast Derby. They will go on to play at 6 p.m. against Denver Ground Control, who is our #1 seed in this tournament.
Yes, and so I believe our skaters could take a lap. Let's get our Puget Sound Outcast Derby, a 174. Take your lap, folks. Winners. I don't know. If you would like to give a high five to these skaters, please come to the trackside. And I won't be back here just yet, but I will be back here later at 2 o'clock. I'm actually announcing the Contender Cup. I will be on the other side talking about the other derby happening going on.
So yeah, we have dueling derby happening here. At this track, we have our MRDA Western Hemisphere Cup. And on the other side, we have the Contenders Cup. That's a WFTDA B team tournament going on over there. So lots of derby, literally
happening at
dual action derby happening. So feel free. There are 2 separate streams. If you want to watch some MRDA, tune in on that link. If you want to watch some WFTDA, tune in on that link. So I am excited. I am always happy to be the first game of the tournament. I, again, am Pinky Donchadero.
I'm Malibu Zombie.
And thank you for joining us. We will see you later. Bye.
Bye.